When bad parking meets instant karma. The most satisfying and hilarious revenge stories that will make you think twice before parking like a jerk. Even a £150,000 Ferrari 458 isn't above the law. Watch as this luxury ride gets towed in London, proving that bad parking spares no one. Instant karma for bad parking. Think you can get away with it? Well, think again, because karma's got a quick response time. When you're feeling a bit too confident and decide to take a stroll on the hood of someone's car, this definitely isn't the move. The ground beneath you can't handle the weight, and this car didn't stand a chance in a parking lot built over a pit in Mumbai, where the foundation proved unable to support the load. Only in New York, when a car parks illegally and the locals decide to lift it just so a Metrobus can make its turn. Oh, what a brilliant way to park a car! Who needs lines or space when you can just park however you feel? She was hit by a parked car. The audacity! As if it's not enough to just sit there. It had to make a move. Some people park, and then there's this. A true masterpiece of failure. Parking lot revenge. When you take the wrong spot, and the universe, or someone with a lot of time on their hands, make sure you learn your lesson. The way he fully commits to that parking spot, with zero hesitation and complete confidence, is nothing short of an overpowered move. Whether it's genius or madness is up for debate. When bad parking meets bad luck, watch as a train crashes into a car, proving that parking in the wrong place can have catastrophic consequences. When the ground decides your parking spot isn't valid anymore. Watch as this genius attempts the impossible, driving his car off a tow truck with predictably disastrous results. After a reckless young driver ignores parking rules, an elderly woman, fed up with his arrogance, takes swift justice into her own hands, shattering his windshield and his ego. When some people think controlling the stick is the solution, but maybe they should focus on controlling the chaos first. Blocking a car without thinking it through not only inconveniences the driver, but it also leads to a series of avoidable consequences with a little consideration. When bad parking meets the perfect dose of petty revenge. Watch as justice, creativity, and a little bit of pettiness unfold on camera. Faced with the frustration of illegal parking, resorting to a bit of creative and petty revenge can be the only truly satisfying solution. Be careful where you park your Jeep. Some people have a special kind of creativity when it comes to dealing with bad parking. Think before you park, or someone might think of a creative way to teach you a lesson.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
A simple case of bad parking escalating into a full-blown disaster leads her to take matters into her own hands, leaving behind a $30,000 lesson he'll never forget.
Damn. Keep hitting the car.
When bad parking meets the perfect dose of street justice. Watch as drivers face unexpected and sometimes hilarious punishments for their poor choices. Getting your wheels stuck in cement on the road isn't just a parking mistake, it's a whole new level of disaster waiting to happen. A risky move with dangerous consequences. Attempting to overtake from the left ends in a close call with a truck. Illegal parking comes at a cost. Watch as this car faces the ultimate consequence for being in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Karma at its finest. When the tables turn and someone boldly gives the police a parking ticket. Justice or just plain hilarious?
So this asshat of a Range Rover parked so close to me that I cannot get into my car. So what I'm going to do is have my girlfriend...
Tired of bad parkers? From petty revenge to creative justice, here are some of the best and funniest ways people deal with parking offenders.
If you are lucky enough and smart enough to make the money to get a Range Rover, please don't park like this. Put your wheels over here.
Left on a little note with optimism. I hope your day is better than your parking.
In some countries, towing a car takes just 60 seconds. Malaysia could definitely use this method to speed up the process, especially in city areas where parking is more like a game of Tetris. After seeing this, you might think twice before parking recklessly. Double parkers, leave a phone number because karma's coming for you. When your parking skills hit a whole new level, literally, watch out. This is next level parking. Someone takes your parking spot like they own the place, but don't worry. Karma is on the way to teach them a lesson they won't forget. When someone thinks they can park anywhere, but concrete proves there are consequences for bad decisions. Parking like they own the place. They have no idea trouble is just around the corner. Karma's got a surprise waiting. Don't mess with a TTC street car, because when you do, you're in for a ride you didn't sign up for. Parking in a construction zone might seem like a quick fix, but it's a recipe for disaster. One wrong move, and you'll be part of the construction project. Don't park in the way of a snowplow, because when it comes through, it's not just the snow that's getting cleared. Because when you park carelessly, you might just end up facing consequences you didn't see coming. When you block a pedestrian crossing, you might just find a sledgehammer waiting for you. Split Croatia style. Don't block the fire hydrant, buddy, because when the flames are high, your parking job will be the least of your worries.
No kink in the hose either.
Command to the Rocky, engine 7.
When you're tasked with taking the boss's car out, but it feels more like a high-stakes mission than a simple drive. A car blocking a hydrant gets a harsh lesson when firefighters have no choice but to run the hose through the windows during a fire in Manhattan. Talk about a serious parking fail. Breathtaking incidents caught on camera. Sometimes, parking mishaps turn into moments you won't believe. Bad parking, bad consequences. When you don't think twice about where you park, expect the unexpected to come your way. Step 1, park the car. Step 2, regret every decision leading up to this moment. He parked illegally, and the public wasn't having it. This is what happens when you ignore the rules. Totally deserved. When bad parking turns into a full-blown disaster, lessons are learned the hard way. Even a McLaurin isn't immune to the NYPD. Watch as this supercar gets towed, proving that no amount of horsepower can outrun a parking violation. Bad parking always catches up with you when you think it's no big deal, but the results prove otherwise. Park where you want, boss level unlocked. But be ready for the consequences, because not everyone's impressed by your parking skills. Parking lot disaster, where every bad decision turns into a catastrophe for everyone involved. Deliberately setting fire to a car when anger and poor choices take the wheel. The consequences are blazing hot.
Oh my God, no!
Bad parking leads to a crash. Sometimes one wrong move is all it takes to turn a simple mistake into a full-blown disaster. When the tow truck's driver skills are as questionable as the car they're towing, this is what happens when bad driving meets bad towing.
This guy's fucking insane. I can't believe that fucking roof holds that car. Somebody don't need no help then.
PZ driving in a nutshell: chaotic, unpredictable, and always a little too close for comfort. The bike becomes the target, leaving you wondering, what did it do to deserve this? Park badly, and instant karma takes care of the rest. This is what happens when you push your luck.
Hey, are you handicapped? No. Because you're parking in a handicap spot. Why are you parking in a handicap spot?
Pranking a bad parker with foam peanuts because nothing says you parked like a mess quite like a car full of packing material.
Oh, my dad gonna pay for it. Did your dad buy you that car too? Oh man. Oh man. Hear the elevator. Hear the elevator. Come, he's coming.
Parking a car, once a simple task, unexpectedly ends in disaster as a series of careless decisions lead to consequences that could have been easily avoided with just a little more attention and foresight. When a horse decides to make your car its new perch, talk about an unexpected encounter in North Ossetia. This is why you don't park in front of a fire hydrant, because when seconds count, your bad parking could make the life or death difference. Removing illegally parked cars in China. When the law decides it's time for action, no car is safe from being towed, no matter how fancy. A driverless taxi hitting the streets during traffic looks like the future of transportation is already here, whether we're ready for it or not. One bad park can trigger a parking lot disaster, and suddenly, chaos is the new normal.
Damn.
Shopping cart disaster when one rogue cart causes chaos and leaves a trail of mayhem in its wake. Parking lot disruption when one bad park or a careless driver turns the whole lot into a chaotic mess for everyone. How it feels when you get your car detailed and suddenly it feels like everything in the world is out to ruin that perfect shine. Mud, dust, and unexpected spills, here they come. Crashing into the car. It only takes 1 second for everything to go wrong. Truck wrapped in saran wrap, because sometimes the best way to get back at a bad parker is the little creative revenge. Porsche 911 GT2 RS getting towed for illegal parking looks like no car, no matter how flashy, is immune to the rules. Bad parking when one careless move turns a perfectly good parking lot into a disaster zone. When a thief thought they could get away with bad behavior, but the universe had other plans. Getting what he deserves, one parking lot lesson at a time. When bad karma meets Texas justice, the result is pure parking lot karma in San Antonio. Thanks so much for watching. Here are 2 more videos we'll think you like. Click on one to keep watching.